Come on, come here. who lives in a gym under the bench. Christian Squarepants? Sam Sulik Pants. I don't know, I was trying to make that work, but what's good in the hood, my friends? Also kind of a weird day. So, gotta be honest, I have been substitute teaching for this same teacher for 2 days now. And we're going on, it's gonna be a 5-day job. And yeah, so that means our workout schedule changes just a tad, just to, make the most of our time there. So we have cardio in the morning, meditation before that, and then, we have our morning routine, we eat our food, we take our peptides, caffeinate, all the things. But for the workout, that is during a third period, which kind of lands on, what time is that? I went in at 10:20ish a.m. And so it actually works out perfectly because I finished my cardio this morning at 7:15-ish, something like that. And so I literally had that perfect 3-hour gap where, you always want to make sure that you're leaving at least 3 hours in between your cardio and your lifting, just to make sure that you get the most out of your lift and you get the most out of your cardio. It just has to do with, making sure that the food that you're intaking is properly absorbed and you're not too tired during your lift, and you can actually utilize fat storage as the energy source during fasted cardio. So you can double check me on that, but that's basically the main idea. So for the training session today, we went into a big old shoulder day, and man, the gym there, it wasn't, it's not what we're used to. It doesn't have a lot of equipment, doesn't have a lot to work with in there, but they have barbells, they have plates, they have an adequate amount of dumbbells, they have cables. So, we did a really good job with making sure that we got the entirety of the workout done. And it was a fun one today. I'm a little bit biased because shoulders are one of my strengths, but it was a really good workout. From start to finish, we started with the face pulls, or actually we started with calves because, gotta hit calves at least 3 days a week. That's not really a rule, but on this program we're hitting calves 3 days a week, and I can definitely feel it. It feels really nice, honestly, just having that amount of hypertrophy throughout the week just for calves. My calves always need to grow. I can never have too big of calves unless you're using synthol or something. But so started off calves, then we got face pulls, and we supersetted that with barbell shrugs. That was a really nice superset because it kind of gave it just pumped a ton of blood into the rear delts and the traps. And so that really set everything else up really nicely. After that, we just had the 3 movements. It was the side raises, the rear delt flies, and then what else did we do? Standing military press, which is probably one of my favorite lifts of all time, if I'm being completely honest. Because standing military press it's just a lot of fun. You have, I don't know, there's something about it. You have to lock in, keep everything in alignment, keep everything tight, and you kind of set yourself up for it. It's just a very gratifying movement. You get to press weight over your head. I don't know what it is about it, but I really enjoyed it. It's like that and squat. Oh man, I could go all day on those. Well, I mean, squat I might puke, but man, at least I'll be happy if I puke. So, um, anyways, so we finished off with those three movements. We had the standing military press, we had the side raises, rear delt flies, and honestly, all of that combined, I was even thinking about it before I did it. So nice. Oh my God, just amazing. Because you're hitting all three heads of your shoulder. I mean, that's the dream giant set to finish off with. Like, you get a lot of front delt activation and a lot of medial delt activation with the standing military press. And then, I mean, obviously the side raises, you get a ton of medial delt. And then with those rear delt flies, I mean, it's in the name. You just get to hit them really, really well. So you're just getting a really nice round look after that entire workout. So that was a lot of fun. But other than that, man, I had a pretty killer soccer match this morning. I mean, it might as well have been like a full field match, and we're talking 100 yards. So, I mean, we were sprinting up and down the field. That was some cardio I was definitely not used to. I was running and kicking a lot, so my rectus femoris on my right, dude, freaking blown out. It's pretty sore right now. And it's funny because, I had the same job yesterday, and I raced one of the students, and we did like a 40-yard dash, and I swear, like, that one sprint, I thought I was gonna pull something. Like, I was like, all right, I gotta warm up, I gotta stretch, I gotta do all the things that I need to do to make sure that we don't get injured. But I didn't. Like, amazingly, I literally just did a few hip flexor stretches, I did a few hamstring stretches, and then called it a day, and we went to the race. Which, by the way, he was extremely close to beating me. I mean, like, inches. So, anyways, we had fun with that, but the kicker was that the soccer match today was the one that actually gave me, the rectus femoris, I guess, pump, and I'm pretty freaking sore. Like, I can feel it right now. But anyways, good old-fashioned shoulder day today, and a great way to end the week, because we're back on the bro split, which, if I'm being completely honest, of course it depends on the split. It depends on the phase of training that you're in, as far as which split is best. But for a fat loss process, I really enjoy a good old-fashioned bro split, because you don't have to think about a lot of muscle groups on one day. You can just focus on one, and you get 2 days of rest. I mean, depending on how you set up the program, but like a regular old-fashioned bro split, you hit all your muscle groups on the weekdays and you rest on the weekends. So I really like having that to offset it. But anyways, that has been a lot of fun to kind of play around with this form of a program for a fat loss process. Now, for a bulking phase, totally different. That's when you want to really go ham on those muscle groups you really need to build up. So any kind of muscle group you need to build up, that is when that's when you hit them twice a week. So if you really want to build up your legs, you gotta hit them twice a week. You want to build up your back, gotta hit it twice a week. But that way you have a ton of nutrients to work with. You don't need like a ton of rest. I mean, you can realistically hit each muscle group twice a week with that amount of nutrients. So when you're in a bulking phase, realistically, you definitely want to prioritize, some of those muscle groups that you really need to build up by hitting them twice a week. But anyways, that's about it. Man, meditations have been going great. I just finished my second session of the day, and it is 4:17 right now, so it's a little bit earlier. I mean, I'm used to like 5 p.m., 6 p.m. I'm finishing my meditation, but now, I mean, I'm basically aiming for the window of like afternoon to evening. Like if I can get my meditation in there, then we're freaking set. But that's about it. As for, I guess the like I can go into the meditation a little more. So what I've really been enjoying about these meditations lately is they are very, it's almost like I'm entering like this extreme realm, or this realm of extreme calm, I should say. Like it's almost like I know it's a metaphor, but it feels oceanic in a sense. Like I'm entering like these very calming waves of meditation as I go deeper and deeper into thought. Like I have this one mantra that's personalized to me, and I basically work my way down in thought. And it's very, and it's like I'm getting behind thought. So I've really been enjoying that. But yeah, I mean, other than that, man, it's just very nice to kind of have those 40 minutes throughout the day, 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the evening, because it gives me a chance to just reset my nervous system regularly. Just like I would want to have a separate session for cardio and a separate session for weightlifting, it's the same thing with this, where I'd want to have a separate session for my morning meditation so I can have, you know, those alpha brain waves going throughout my morning, and then I have my evening meditation because that's when you usually wind down. You kind of want to turn your brain off, but this, it helps you to just completely relax, but also stay alert. It's not like you're checking out. Like you're staying alert, but you're very relaxed. And that's what I love about it. It kind of introduces these alpha brain waves and just a place for extreme calm. Like that's really the best way to describe it. And I can't really describe it other than that, because you're very relaxed, but you're also very concentrated all at the same time. It's like the best of both worlds. So sometimes you just gotta Hannah Montana it and get the best of both worlds. But anyways, that is a freaking wrap for this training week. So we got 2 days off now. I mean, we're still going to be hitting our fasted cardio, but 2 days off from training. And yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've had 2 consecutive days off. It's been a few months now, so I'm looking forward to spending time with my lady. We're actually, oh my God, we're taking my son, my cat son. He is I don't know what we're gonna dress him up as, but we're going to this cat costume parade, and man, it's gonna be a good time. We're looking forward to it. We're gonna take him in the stroller, put him in his costume. He can mingle with the other kitties. It'll be a great time. But that's gonna be on Sunday, and then man, other than that, I don't know. We're probably gonna hang out with our neighbor friends, go maybe go bowling, maybe do some other stuff. But before I do all that, I gotta get a lot of work done. We gotta make sure that we're staying on track with the book and all the content. I mean, that's the biggest thing. I finished up all my client work for today, so we're good there. But as far as looking forward to where the business is going, these are the long-term projects that really need a lot of attention. So that being said, I hope y'all have a great day, but thanks for queuing in today. I hope you enjoyed this pretty unorthodox kind of vlog, but have a good one, y'all. Good to see you.